Focus. People.
Here we go, folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Away to get us going here. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's that defense shifting again. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the tailback's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. To the air, it's Sellers. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Back to throw. It's Stockton. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
To throw, it's Stockton. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Jones. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got a man down the middle. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass not complete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Incomplete, almost had his second interception of the game. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Heading left after the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking to scramble. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Anytime you get to the outside like that and you can break contain, it's very easy to isolate your targets, but it also makes it easier for the defense to zero in on those targets and the passing lanes as well. That's a great break on the ball and pick by this defender.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Movement here from the tight end. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Bulldogs will line up now. It's first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Great pursuit by the defense. They drop him for a loss that time. The clock is still running off the hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Finds his man. It's Smith. And the gain just good enough for a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up.
And is intercepted.
That is fake.
They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Single back takes the handoff. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air, it's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Fighting off the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the incompletion and sets up a third down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Stays on his feet. Off target and incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Oh, they got it. They kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But
Shaking my head, man. I didn't even...
Up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's so whack. The custom playbook doesn't even let you... Otherwise, I had to call a timeout.
Open up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. Setting up for this third down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers are bunched together. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. Touchdown, Dogs. A huge defensive score.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, escape. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Sellers. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Doing the same exact defense.
And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Dogs enter the final minute here, just looking to run the clock out. Tight end goes in motion. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks it right through to make the lead 3 here in overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to run, it's McCray. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.